What's good, YouTube? Back with another video. We got a few different things going on. Now, over here, these boxes are already open because when I first placed the order, they never sent me this piece right here. And what that is, the adapter that goes from the vacuum to the port where the intake valves are. So basically I'm just about to do a walnut blast. About to attempt to do that. I had to make sure they sent everything. So I already pre-opened the boxes, but go ahead and get this box open. We can go and start with the video. So we got the black BMS oil filter cap. And so since I will be doing an oil change, I ordered the black song oil sample bottle so I can send in. That's tough. Shout out. Yep, so I can send in my oil and make sure my engine's still in good shape. Ordered my oil change from SCP Euro. So after this one, I shouldn't have to pay for any more oil changes. I could just send in my old oil back to SCP Euro and they'll send me some new oil back. This is how this box came. I ain't really liking that, but everything in there. Alright, these, as you can see, ZF lifeguard fluid doing the transmission service too. Can't avoid doing maintenance. Oil filter housing gasket. Transmission pieces. Transmission filter. So yeah, like I said, it's a lot going on. But yeah, I'm just gonna knock the oil change out. I still got the oil draining down below, but I got my sample. So I'm gonna just fill this out. How many miles on it, the date, and the oil type I used was 5W40. And I'm gonna stick it on the bottle. Stick it inside this bottle and then ship it off to the address they got on it. And while that's draining, I'm gonna take this off and I'm gonna get this all switched out. Nothing y'all need to see that I haven't done before. Alright, got the sample, got this all filled out. Now I'm about to just stick this in here. I think this is supposed to go around. I don't know what this is. It's probably a rag. So there we go with that. Drop that in there. I'm gonna get this sent off. Alright, so I got the new filter, new O-rings, and the new washer on the bottom from the drain plug. All in with this new oil filter cap. Alright, it started to rain, so this ain't got sunlight on my side. And I did find out I have a crack right there. It's a crack. Charge pipe. Man. ECS tuning. I don't know about y'all. Yeah, so yeah, that's how the back of the valves look. So yeah, the second one, third, they all look bad. Fourth, fifth. Get a look at fifth. That's the fifth one. Then we got the sixth one all the way over here. So yeah, that's what they look like when you're doing this. I'm not gonna film me doing it, but the port that you're working on, you make sure it's closed. Yep, so you make sure you can't see through to the actual cylinder. So this one is not closed. This one is closed. This one's not. This one's definitely not. You get the idea, not closed. So yeah, to get those closed, you actually gotta get a wire and then tap the starter on both points to get it like close the circuit, so it can crank the engine but not actually cut the car on, and then it'll make these valves move so you can get the one closed that you'll be working on. So since the raining calmed down, I guess I'll be able to show at least how to do the first one. I'm not gonna show the process for all 6. I'm just gonna show the first one and how to use this jumper wire with the spade tip to jump the starter. All right, everything is hooked up and ready to go. I just filled this up with walnuts. I got the compressor hooked up. I just haven't put any air into this. So compressor's hooked up. Vacuum is ready to go. And I made sure to take the filter out of the vacuum and make sure that the vacuum was clean, so I could just reuse these walnuts for the next time I need a walnut blast on this. And then this piece right here, that hole is where you'll put this in. That's how the walnuts will get inside. So I'm gonna put that in now. Let me make sure the valves are closed, just to double check. The valves are closed. I'm gonna go ahead and put the piece in. Boom, just like that. Vacuum, so it has different notches for the different size vacuums there are. Mine go all the way to the bottom. That'll be good like that. Before I start, I'm gonna cut the vacuum on, and then I'm gonna start dropping the walnuts with the air already cycling through it. I'm only gonna be showing y'all the first one, and then the rest will just be the same thing. Just tap the starter, which I'm gonna show y'all that too, and then keep on going until you see the valves closing. All right, I got it up to 60 PSI. I unhooked the hose because when it's hooked up, this has a little bit of an air leak, so keeping that unhooked. I'm only unhooking it so I can speak for the video real quick. So I'm gonna test and make sure that I got walnuts coming out here, because I don't know which one is off and on for this valve. So this valve is already closed right now, so I know what the on is for this. But I'm gonna figure that one out, and then I'm gonna get started with the video. And I'm gonna stop just to make sure the vacuum is sucking it out. So, yep. After the view. And I'm not really worried about these little walnuts that are in here. Like, these are really small. Like, they so small. You know what I'm saying? I'm not worried about it compared to how bad it was before. So, that's pretty good for me, man. Compared to how it just was, I'm proud of it. I can actually see the valves, like the color of the metal on it, I can actually see now. So I'm gonna go and get a little side-by-side comparison real quick. Come on, man. This is, come on. I'm about to go ahead and get started on these. These look almost closed, but I'm gonna jump the starter real quick just to be safe. I'm gonna go ahead and show y'all how to jump the starter real quick. So you wanna have this exposed wire right here and have the spade plugged in. And then you just tap it on the positive side. Be careful. And then this is still not closed, so you wanna tap it again. We're closed. All right, cool, so I can move this wire back away. I can get started. Another after, you know what I'm saying? I'm satisfied. I'm gonna go on and compare that to the first one real quick. So this one we got, they both looking better now. Now I'm about to move on and keep showing y'all the afters. Third one down. And yeah, I'm not the best, but it's getting a lot cleaner than it was before. So another comparison to the one I just did. Ooh, the third one is still a lot more dirty than the second one is, but I can see the valve backs, so on to the next one. Another after. This is the fourth one. Doesn't look too bad. All right, that is the after for number 5. Looking pretty good. On to the last one. After view of all of them. Yeah, it's really night and day. This should really show a difference. Now I'm about to put everything back together and finish it all up. So yeah, sorry for the lighting, but this charge pipe actually came off of that, what used to be an F30 328i. So those have the N20 engine, and that's what makes this important. So this is a 3.5 TMAP sensor, and you'll need these. It's not one in the Focus, but you'll need these if you want to run greater than 20 PSI on this platform, because the factory TMAP sensors, well, you can't see it, but it's a 2.5, so you have to upgrade to the 3.5, and you have to repin the actual harness. But I'm gonna do that as well, and then flash it with MHD with that harness, and also do an E30 tune with the MHD flash. Alright, got that 3.5 put onto my charge pipe, and I'm not gonna record me actually repinning the wiring harness because this video is about it anyway, so I'm just gonna get it knocked out since the lighting is already bad. I already switched the wiring around. That's why you see this bulge on the yellow wire. It's supposed to be over here, but now I got it swapped around. Alright, now I got everything put back together. All the ports blasted. 3.5 TMAP sensor installed. New BMS oil filter cap. New oil in. Got the sample. Everything good to go. Now I'm about to just hook up this wireless MHD so I can do the flash. I was able to flash, but yeah, I went with the Stage 2 Plus E30 tune. As you can see, it's ready to go, so I just got to cut the car off. And I did use MHD to flash the 3.5 TMAP sensor.
Had to do it to him. Got